Hello, I'm Paul Elliott from Pitchside Media. Welcome to Cliftonhill, one of Scottish football's historic old grounds. Today Albion Rovers host Clyde in the Scottish Second Division. It's also Media Day here at Cliftonhill, and we've been out and about to meet some of the characters around this old ground. It's a big game today, obviously joint top in the table. What do you expect to happen today?
I wouldn't expect anything, to be honest. I've seen too many scripts go wrong to expect anything. I'm hoping for a victory. It's certainly capable of getting a victory, but you never can tell.
And what about the challenge for the title? Do you think it'll be there at the end?
The way it's looking, there's 3 teams within touching distance each other. I expect it will go down to the last 3 or 4 weeks, and we'll be involved somewhere.
It's a tough game today. Obviously, joint top in the table, challenging for the title. How do you expect it to go today?
Clyde, we've had tight games against them so far this season. We dropped points here earlier in the season, drew 2 each. It'll be a tough game, but it's really up to us to go and bounce back today after 2 defeats that we've had before.
And you'll be hoping to be there or thereabouts at the end of the season?
Yeah, I mean, if we can just recover for the last 2 games. The boys been lively in training Thursday night. They look really, really sharp. They're keen to do well. So, we've just got to keep ourselves in that hunt. And we're sitting at the minute joint top. If somebody had said to us at the start of the season you'll be joint top with 13 games to go, we'd have said aye, fine. We'll take that. So it's been really good.
So here we are in the main stand. We're going to go and meet some fans, get a couple of predictions for today's game. It's fairly filling up here, as you can probably see. Quite a few bodies coming into the ground. Excuse me, sir. Can I ask you for a prediction for today's game?
2-1 to the Rovers.
2-1 to the Rovers. With yourself?
I'll go for 3-1 to the Rovers.
1-0 to the Rovers.
How about you, sir?
1-0.
1-0 Rovers. Any scorers?
No, I would like to say it.
Can I ask you for a prediction for today's game?
2-0 to the Rovers.
Are you on for the season? Only won the league this season?
We're only up here for the day. This is the media day.
Score prediction for today?
I'll go 2-1. 2-1 to Rovers, I'd say.
2-1 to Rovers.
Cheers. So guys, score predictions for today. You first.
2-1 to Albion. I'll go for a 3-2 to Albion.
Cheers guys, enjoy the game.
Yeah, thanks.
How do you think today's game's going to go?
Well, it'll be a tough game because Clyde are alright and so are Albion Rovers, but I think it'll be a slight win for one of the clubs today, but no much.
You're not going to be putting a big score prediction for us?
2-1 Rovers.
12 score prediction?
I don't know. 1-0 or something.
Are Albion Rovers going to win the league this year? Big cheer.
Yeah!
Cheers. How do you expect today to go?
I think it'll be very tight, and it looks like nerves have got to the Rovers a bit. But Clyde seem to have been getting a bit better recently, so I'm expecting a close one. Very close.
No prediction then?
I think it'll be 1-0 to Albion Rovers.
Well, I've met a few of the fans here. We're now with Club Secretary Paul Riley. Paul, how long have you been with the club?
I've been with the club as secretary for just under a year, but been associated with the club for 8 or 9 years now.
Are you a born fan?
I wouldn't say born. I was born in Coatbridge, immigrated to Dumbarton through my previous occupation in the police, and came here with my son to try and get him into the lower leagues of football when he was very young, when he was 4 or 5. And I was attracted to the place because of its family atmosphere. It's got a tremendous atmosphere, very, very safe place to bring children, great place to bring your family, and that's what's kept me here.
It's been an excellent season so far for you, isn't it? You've been enjoying the time here.
It certainly has. We're living the high just now. Hopefully we can continue it. We've got a great bunch of boys on the squad, great bunch of backroom lads and lasses, and it's just been a tremendous season so far. With another 13 games to go, just if we can keep the momentum going, it'll be absolutely tremendous for the club.
You're saying it's a good atmosphere around the club, good family atmosphere. Have you got any interesting, funny stories you'd like to share with us?
Funny stories, none that I could repeat on camera, but not even edited version. But we've certainly got more than a fair share of characters, I would say, more than a fair share of characters. But it's just a tremendous. I hate to sound like a broken record, it's just a tremendous place to be. It's a tremendous club, wonderful people. The people of Coatbridge should be really proud of what they've got here.
Back to today's action, how do you see it going?
I see us winning. We've not the last 2 games haven't gone our way, but we've got a very good bunch of guys, very strong team, and the management team is very, very good. And I can see us winning today. The last 2 games I don't think are representative of our performance this season.
Putting in a wee title challenge here as well. Do you expect to be there at the end of the season?
Oh, I expect to be there or thereabouts, yes.
Thanks for joining us. Cheers.
You're very welcome. Enjoy your day.
Well, it's been quite a good day for us so far, meeting the fans, background staff, but of course we have the important action of second division football. Albion Rovers coming into this one joint top of the table. They're looking for points to keep this challenge going. Clyde, meanwhile, they're looking precarious in 8th place, so I suppose you could say it's a must-win game for both clubs, but for very different reasons. We're expecting a cracker here, so enjoy all the action with your commentator, Callum Patterson.
Thank you very much, Paul. The team's just starting to come out at Cliftonhill for this League 2 contest, and for the home side, they are in that trio at the top, battling to automatically get out of the league and up into League 1, of course. They've had a very good season. For Clyde, it's been a bit of a mixed bag under Barry Ferguson, maybe not quite the way they wanted, maybe wanted to be near, at least in the playoff spots. But they'll be looking to try and cause a little bit of an upset here today in taking a victory over potential title winners in a few months' time. The referee today is Stephen Kirkland, and we're getting almost ready to go in this one. A very, very good crowd in today. It's a real noisy atmosphere, which will make it very good indeed, especially for the majority of the fans on the ground if it is a home victory today. It's Albion Rovers against Clyde in SPFL League 2. And Stephen Kirkland, the referee, gets us going. It's Albion who kick off there in their black jersey and shorts today, and hopefully this will be a good one. Cut out there, Scott Ferguson's trying to make it forward. Now Albion try and go the other way. Here is Gary Fisher up high. Ross Davidson, is he clipped there? Well, 1 or 2 complaints. Davidson on the floor. The referee says no, and we carry on. Thumped up long towards Parker. O'Donnell. It's O'Donnell now for Clyde. McDougall! It's a goal for Clyde. Stephen McDougall has been on for 5 minutes after having to come on for the injured Scott McManus. And how about that for an impact? Maybe a little nod to Barry Ferguson in the sidelines. Maybe he should have started, mate. But terrific work from Parker. Held the ball up onto Donal, and a sumptuous little cross which the keeper could do nothing about. And there's McDougall, and Clyde lead. Moton forward now is Ferguson. It's McDougall. Still McDougall! And it's away off the line by Michael Dunlop. It was so nearly 2. The keeper was beaten, but Dunlop was there. Jury still down in this corner. It's Jury on, it's tipped over by Neil Parry. There's Davidson's high ball. Down by Dunlop, it's game all! The flag is up. The referee blows his whistle. And Albion denied the equaliser. Big John Gale was up there and put it into the net. But the flag stops the goal. Now to Ferguson. Still Ferguson pass, turn ball, Ferguson! Straight into the comfortable hands of Neil Parry. It's Davidson with the free kick. And whistles away for Albion. Starting to get a little frustrated in the March's sense. And two little decent chances. Davidson out wide again. Mullen in. Mackenzie. Still Mackenzie. Well, it's flicked down for Big John Gemmell. And the red jersey's getting it away. High by Fisher. Gemmell through to Pollock. And is that the equaliser? No, the flag's up again. And Albion Rovers denied again. And there is protest coming now. I think John Gemmell's had one or two words to say to the referee. I think the referees might be getting his yellow card out. He is. And the yellow card shown to Gemmell. Pollock not showing a card there. He was pretty vocal in there as well. Albion still looking for this equaliser in the second half. It's hooked back in. There's Mackenzie! And just fizzes away from that right hand post. It's been given away. And now Clyde try and break. Parker. It's a decent drive here from Donal. Just whistles away from the post. But that was a threatening little break from Clyde for a little half-promised Albion move. Headed back towards Parker. O'Donnell's coming in! Oh, and he's screwed it wide. Clyde are getting the chances here to take the second goal. Parker making the run, and there's a bit of space there behind Ross Davidson. Mackenzie trying to get the ball back, still Parker. Excellent run here by Parker. Ferguson! And they have got the second. Scott Ferguson finishes off a terrific move in which Keegan Parker done excellently well, and what an impact he's made from his recent move from Airdrie. Coming to Clyde and almost been unplayable at times, really held the ball up well, and he done exquisitely well there to get the ball into the box, had two defenders around him, and there was Scott Ferguson with the second. Here's Josh Mullen. Time running out. Oh, and that's just clipped the top of the bar. Martin was worried for a moment, but it didn't go in. And they get it away. High by Parry in the little flick. Cleared away by Dunlop, Michael Dunlop that is. I think both Dunlop's actually in exchanges trying to get it away, but it doesn't matter because time is over. And for Albion and the strong Burnley fans that came today, a disappointing result. They lose ground at the top of that title race. They never took the advantage to go top of the table after other results. For both losing, especially they could have went top if they won, but 2-0 defeat. Clyde and Barry Ferguson will be absolutely delighted with that. The goal, first goal coming in the 14th minute. The goal from Stephen McDonnell, a great header after a great link-up play between Parker and Donal, who eventually crossed it into the box. Then the second half, despite chances for both sides, eventually the game was put to bed. Keegan Parker did superbly well to hold the ball up, get round defenders and slip it across to Scott Ferguson to make it 2-0 just over 10 minutes from time. Final score then, Albion Rovers 0, Clyde 2. Polly is down there at pitch side. We'll hear from Albion Rovers Community Director Pat Rollink in a moment, alongside former Scottish international Willie Henderson. But first, here's the Clyde boss, Barry Ferguson.
Barry, big victory today, you must be delighted.
Yeah, it's a difficult place to come, Cliftonhill. I says that to the boys before the game, expect a tough game because Darren Young's got a good team here, so no, I'm delighted. It's, as I says, so many teams come here and come away with a victory, but I'm delighted for the boys. I thought the boys worked ever so hard today. The two wee bits of quality in the end got us a win.
Context of the season, how big a victory could this be?
It's important. It's been kind of up and down. I mean, the first up until Christmas was difficult because I didn't have the players that I wanted to have for the team, but fair play to the chairman and the board. They know what I'm trying to do and they've allowed me to bring in good quality players. So hopefully we can kick on. That's 3 games now, drew 1 and 1-2, so hopefully we can kick on.
You're really pleased with the new signings? I've seen to have made an impact.
Yeah, well, I've chased them for a while and they've obviously made an instant impact. I'm just still to get to know the way we play and know the as well. But no, I'm delighted to get them in and hopefully I get another 1 or 2 in as well.
A couple of big victories in the trot now. Are you building something to get up towards the top of the table?
Yeah, that's our aim obviously. But listen, there's a lot of good teams in the league. It's a difficult league. I've learned a few lessons in the first half of the season, so I know what's to be expected now. Now 6-7 months into the job, and I know what's got to be done and what type of players and what type of mentality you need at this level. So we'll get there. We're getting there slowly, and hopefully we can make an impact towards the end of the season.
Well done. Cheers.
Cheers.
Thanks for that. So how long have you been involved with Albion Rovers?
I've been involved with Albion Rovers now for around 9 years. Formerly on the board, and I'm now the community director. I run the programmes. We're doing various programmes in schools, colleges and in the prison. We do a lot of community work because we think that's the way forward for football.
And how's the club changed since you've been here?
The club's now much more inclusive, much more open. It's very much a family club, very much a community club. We've got a much younger support now, and there's a lot of social needs in the area, and the club are responding to that by the programmes that we're involved in. And we're quite far-reaching. To have a friend like Willie Henderson here, a football legend who now comes along. But mind you, we never win when he's here. Willie comes along. The club's really got to reach out. Small clubs have got to reach out and open themselves to the wider community. And we're doing that, and it feels great to be part of it. Absolutely great.
Willie, would you call yourself an Albion Rovers fan then?
Well, they're one of the clubs I support. But I go back a long while with the relationship with Patrick. I've known Patrick for a while. He's a good guy, he's a very keen guy. Also, Albion Rovers have provided some funds for my daughter's trust, Michelle Henderson Cervical Cancer Trust. So they've did a lot of good work for that. I've came along to some of the games. I'm always interested in football. My club Glasgow Rangers isn't playing today, they played last night. The result wasn't any better, right enough, but it's nice to come along. There's a lot of work getting put into Albion Rovers now, with a lot of good people, and it's nice to see that this is happening for the community.
There seems to be a really good atmosphere around the club. It's very family orientated. Is that something that attracts you as well?
Well, absolutely. I mean, there's a lot of youngsters in this community that need help, and if they're coming to watch football, they watch Albion Rovers playing on a Saturday, they're not getting themselves into any trouble. And further down the line, they may get a connection with the club regarding working for the club or training with the club. Just everything that's positive that for a youngster coming up in this world today. It's a hard, tough world today.
It's not bad having a man like this next to you, is it?
It is, and it resonates so well with Willie said. I mean, I was in the town centre a couple of weeks ago, and there was people there recruiting for the army. I don't want our young people joining the army and going off to fight wars. I want our young people having opportunities and chances in their community, and I want our young people to aspire to be part of the local football club, to be proud of it. And all over the world tonight at 20 to 5 and every Saturday people look for the Albion Rovers result. It puts Coatbridge on the map, it puts the people in this area on the map. It's an important glow in the community for holding our community together, the football club. But we've got to be open, we now are open, and it's up to the community now to engage with us, to dovetail with all our efforts, and we're getting there. It's great, it's really exciting.
Thanks for joining us. Cheers.
Thank you. Cheers.
Well, quite a day here at Cliftonhill. 2-0 it finished to Clyde. First half goal from Stephen McDougall, far post header. Then Scott Ferguson with a 6-yard tap in the second half towards the end of the game. The result means that Queen's Park go top of the league, while Clyde move up to 7th place. Albion Rovers are still in the hunt, but there's still plenty to play for. That's all from today at Touchside Media. Thanks for watching. Until next time, see you later.